Good morning, good afternoon. It's Diamond Williamson here, your creative video coach, a TV and digital video producer. I am so excited because, my goal with working with entrepreneurs, creatives, experts, and corporations is to help them identify and create videos that'll help them increase their visibility, tell their story, and really increase their income, because that is my life. And so today, I knew that I needed to talk about this subject in particular because, on my free video clarity calls that I do with experts and creatives and entrepreneurs, I help them get clear on their next step, right? Like what is their format? How can they make these videos better? What do they need to be talking about? How do all things work together? And I do my best in those 15 minutes to help them get to their next step. And I truly believe that almost 100% of the time, that is what happens. So one of the questions that I get a lot, and I also talked about on my free Master Your Own Camera Presence webinar, is about quality. I had a young lady on a clarity call the other day, talk to me about the quality of her videos and how she felt like it was the quality that was interfering with, her progress. And I understand that. I believe that quality is really important, but there are two things that I believe are even more important than quality when you're first starting out, especially. Number one is going to be the content that you're actually creating. If you are looking to teach, educate, tell your story, share your experience, then it has to be of value, right? Because if we have so much content, if we're on Netflix and Hulu, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, and Quibi, and we're on all these different platforms, we're listening to podcasts, we're reading blogs, we're scrolling. If we're on all these different, platforms digesting content, then we must be creating something of value. Why would somebody come and watch your videos, right? And we have to know that, and that's something that we have to be clear on. What is the content? What is the value that I'm creating from my content? Why would somebody watch this? The second thing that's even more important than content, because you could have the best content in the world, you could win awards, but if you're not consistent, then I don't know how helpful the quality of your content is going to be, or the value of your content, because, things go away just like that. Right? And so if we're consistent, we provide an opportunity for people to trust in us, right? So I feel like, yes, quality is super important. And I think that the quality of our content should get better over time. But if quality is what's stopping you from actually making a move, then I think you don't need to worry about that. People understand that we don't have Bad Boys 3 budgets, we don't have Get Out budgets. Like, we are creating with our camera phones and we're creating with our cameras, and we may not have a team. But I don't want us to let any of that stop us from creating. We got to get out of the way of our own way. And we have to just get started, because there are people that are waiting for us to create our content. And if we don't do it, then we are holding up the line. I keep saying that because it resonated with me so much at a conference. So to wrap it up, if you're stopping, or if you're not doing what you need to be doing, if you're not creating videos because you're worried about the quality, I think that you could pivot and worry more about the content that you're creating and how consistent you can be. And I want to say this: consistency is really dependent on you. You can have one video a month, 2 videos a month, 1 video every week. Whatever consistency means to you, be consistent. And I think that that'll take you a lot further than having like a Bad Boys 3 budget. Yes. So I hope that was helpful to you. If you have questions about your video content and your video series, I have a masterclass, Accelerate Your Series masterclass, that's coming up. But if you want to know exactly what you can do next to move forward in your progress with creating your videos, schedule a 15-minute clarity call with me. It's calendly.com/diamond with an E at the end. And I'll help you get clear. Thank you for watching. Talk to you soon.